So we had to physically move. So right after I watched this YouTube video that says, if you want to manifest and usher in money, is that my hawk friend? Ah, look at that. I don't know if y'all can see him. This hawk always comes in circles over my house. I don't know if that's a hawk thing, but it's cool that I'm sitting here on the floor like this and watch Mr. Hawky. Where'd he go? Watch the hawk. I don't know if it's a man or a female. Why we always got to gender stuff? And that's what I was talking about in my book and in the last video. When I understood higher consciousness, God consciousness, making the choice to come to this plane and this earth to do the work that you choose to do, a consciousness chose to come to this earth and be that hawk, and that hawk comes and flies over my house. I don't know who the hawk is or the consciousness and what their connectivity to me, but I know when I'm spitting this hot fire, I look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, but it's the hawk. So you run with that how you want to. This hawk literally makes circles. And this, you know how the ghetto bird, they slowly increase their perimeter? That's what the hawk does. I've noticed that twice, the 2 times I've seen it. That's dope. Yes, these videos are disjointed, and I'm not pressuring myself to make a point, because those of you who are listening, I make a lot of points. You guys are waiting for the da-doom. You know, that's what I learned last night at the open mic. This is support Tumblr's Lonnie Taylor Art Doc. That's what I learned last night at the open mic. You guys are waiting for perfectionism, and I was so stressed out about the open mic because I was just like, man, they about to be just flawless, and I'm about to get up there, you know, fumbling. I don't know what to expect. I've never been on a stage, you know, like that, and all the times I've got on the stage in the past, I've been so nervous, you know. But anyway, the beautiful thing that was demonstrated for me there was humanity. You know, I sat there and I was like, well, it's easy not to judge others when you stay locked up in a room and you sit on a bed by yourself all day. It's easy not to judge. So here you are in your people. Are you going to judge? What they expressed to me was humanity. Everybody was up there fumbling. Everybody was stumbling. Everybody was being human, and it was accepted. It wasn't, you know, that high pressure Apollo energy. You know what I'm saying? And so I was able to sit there and soak that up and see the humanity in the room. And also I started soaking up the performer's energy. Like, I don't see energy like people see energy, but I feel it. I know it's there. And I know the courage that it takes. And y'all think it's courage. No, it's energy buildup. You know, I know the amount of energy it takes for you to go and step on a stage in front of a bunch of strangers and build a rapport. So some of those people, they're back, and you know, you already know how I get down. So build a rapport, build a community. That takes energy. And then the community in itself is you aligning your energy with like-minded individuals, and so now you're multiplying your energy. And the more people that you link your energy with, and you're now multiplying your energy, this is now your fan base, and these are the people that are helping you rise. But the missing piece that we potentially are missing is, as they help you rise, you help them rise. And that's the unfortunate piece, is we energetically align with someone and we help them rise to whatever capacity that they're going to. And this doesn't have to be at a celebrity level. This is in our personal lives. We all know someone. Issa Rae just told a story where she met up with her friends from college, and one was a lawyer and one was I'm gonna just make this stuff up. One was an architect. One was, because, you know, like Dre said today, Tupac said, you know, you could be an accountant. You ain't got to be a rapper. You ain't got to be a ball player. Go be an architect. Take shit over too. Y'all need to stop looking at, I'm trying to be the next blah, blah, blah. And y'all need to start trying to be the first. You know how many firsts are out there for y'all black people? So anyway, Issa Rae was sitting at the table and she's with her friends. One's a doctor, one's a lawyer, one's an architect. And she gets to, you know, tell them what she's been working on. And she's like, yeah, you know, still filming YouTube videos, Kiki, you know, and they're fake supporting her. There's very few people, unless you truly, and I don't know Issa Rae's circle, so let me be quiet, because Issa Rae is a super manifester, you know, but I'm going to speak about regular people. Because if you truly had the people around you, so her love probably we can say was real, because Issa Rae is as strong as her team. We're all as strong as our team. Pay attention to this. As you are out there choosing your friends, understand that you are only as strong as your team, because as I rise, you rise. As you rise, I rise. And if all your friends around you are rising and you are not, that means that you have not tapped into a collective mindset, which means this is not your tribe, because your tribe has a collective mindset. There's this young man by the name of Jonathan, and his mother's name is Patricia. The very first book that I wrote in 2008 was the Domino series, Sherry Tate. Pick it up, Lonnie Taylor Art. If you like that steamy, creamy stuff. Yes, all the above. And it has a lesson. Like, I wrote it. What you thought you was just gonna read some stuff for to read some stuff? No, I'm teaching lessons in there too. But you know, I'm getting you hot and bothered at the same time. I go to cosmetology school in 2010, where I meet my husband. And the whole point I started recording these videos, the breadcrumbs. I was gonna say eggshells. The eggshells. No, the breadcrumbs. God gives you everything you need before you need it, so how can you ever be mad at your past unless you don't know how to use it? This series gonna be good. I hope y'all watch all these videos. Again, if you guys are waiting for the big you know, there's no point. Everything I say is a point. Y'all looking for the one grand point. You're limiting yourself when there's a million points to like, you can get every single point, but y'all waiting for the main point. Those who know how to rock this Lonnie roller coaster understands that every single thing that comes out of my mouth is a point. Every single word that I wrote in this book and every book coming forward is a point. Every single word. Nothing is for granted. When God created the heavens and the earth and everything in between, everything had a point. So when you are in your creationism, everything has a point. So when you watch my videos, you're like, bitch, what's the point? Everything is the point. When you're living your life, you're like, let me get to the point. Everything is the point. See, I just made a point there. So yeah, here's how you check your tribe. If people in your tribe are rising, but you're not, and it ain't even gotta be, it's just they don't have to seek opportunities for you. They don't have to live for you, but they power you up because you are collective energy. You are finding your tribe based on energy vibration, which means when you speak to each other, you are speaking into each other. We're spending too much time blocking that even possibility because we're trauma bonding and we're talking about the issues in our life, and we are not vibrating at a frequency that can even find our tribe. So now we're aligned with a bunch of people that could potentially be good people to the right people, but they're not your people, but you've aligned with them because of proximity. We've already discussed that. That is lower, you know, that's back then. So if you don't understand, then check the other videos. I think that was pretty simplistic though. But you've aligned with these people simply because they're accessible, and now you have to force a friendship, and you can't, because you vibrate at completely different frequencies. And so as you start expanding yourself, and this is why the internet is so important, and this is why everybody's like, everything they tell you that's wrong, it's right. You know, you can't make real friends, and catfish, they even had that whole catfish. Like, these are the agendas y'all need to be paying attention to, not other people's sexualities. You know, I mean, that's important, but because yes, I do believe that there are some people who are living a particular lifestyle, not just that lifestyle, lifestyles in general, just because it's popular. And if a certain lifestyle is promoted to us, remember there were cigarette ads everywhere, and because it was cool to smoke. So there were people who were smoking just to be cool. So do I believe that if there is a influx of outward influences to try to shape thinking, yes, there are going to be people who will experience a particular lifestyle simply because it's cool, and then when it's no longer cool, I'm delivered. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I do believe that's true. But if you are truly shaping your children to know who they are, like Donda West did, everything can be out there. And your fear of anything is simply because you don't know who you are. And you're afraid if that outward thing were to come to you, you may be receptive to it. This is why the people who hate you the most secretly want to be you. Boom, we just unlocked that. This is why the people who mess with you the most